What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock. We got a lot of news coming out the past couple of days. I apologize. I've been very busy with work and some family stuff the past 2 weeks, but we're going to try and make another run on YouTube. So be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video, guys. Once again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure to do your due diligence before entering inside of the market. That being said, we got an absolutely incredible video for you today. Going to cover a lot of news, so let's get into it. All right, guys, let's just hit it head on right here. As you can see, Sofi is down about 4.7% in the after hours. Pretty solid day today, but as you guys can see, we're down in the after hours. We're going to show you the news exactly why. And you can see it's right here. Sofi announces public offering of common stock. You can see the underwritten public offering is for $1.5 billion worth of shares of its common stock. In connection with the offering, Sofi expects to grant the underwriter 30-day option to purchase up to an additional 15% of the shares of common stock offered in the offering. So basically, guys, if you take the current market cap that Sofi has right now, and you can see that market cap's right around 35.4 billion as of the close today. This offering is for about 4% dilution, okay? That gives you about $1.5 billion. So basically anything, over a 4% pullback in the stock would be considered an overreaction. But of course, a lot of people aren't going to know what's happening and why the stock's down after hours. A lot of people panicking, newer investors. So if you do see the stock make a pullback to 5-8%, that is going to be an absolutely incredible buying opportunity. Once again, we don't know why Sofi is acquiring another $1.5 billion. We don't know if that's to grow the balance sheet. We don't know if that's to make an acquisition, something AI related, something crypto related. We just don't know, but understand this is about 4% dilution on the stock. We have no clue of why they want to do another dilution. They just did one 90 days ago. So this is very, intriguing. I don't know why it's going on, but I'd like to get some clarity. But two offerings in about a 90-day period is pretty insane. But just know that the dilution going off of the market cap is about 4%, and right now we're down about 5% in the after hours. As you guys can see, JP Chase increased their Sofi price target today from $28 to $31. We also know that JP Chase, acquired a massive amount of shares. They're now like a top 3 holder in the Sofi stock. So it's pretty, interesting, the moves that, JP is making behind the Sofi stock right now. And pretty much right now, guys, it looks like we have a full rollout on crypto trading. So they just did a full rollout, it looks like, on all platforms. All you got to do is update your app, and you should be getting crypto right now on Sofi. I waited for it to be on my platform, and as you guys can see, this is on my personal invest platform. You can get up to, 30 different, crypto coins and stuff like that. So this is fully available right now. All you got to do is update your app. We got about 13 million members. So they're doing a massive rollout right now on crypto. Crypto is fully launched across the board. And of course, guys, we got some big news coming tomorrow with the S&P 500 rebalance. There is a possibility that Sofi could be included in that S&P 500 inclusion. But take a look at this right now. Right now, we got about 503 companies inside of the S&P 500. Sofi is ranked 270 out of 503 companies. That's, 130 companies that Sofi is bigger than right now. Absolutely insane. There's a high probability that we could get inside of the S&P 500 tomorrow, depending on how many companies that they let in on that inclusion. And as of right now, we had about 10 companies listed on that, Morgan Stanley, top companies to get included in the S&P 500. But I also added 3 additional companies: Reddit, Astra Labs, and the other company, I believe it's called like Coupon or something like that. So we got about 13 companies. So depending on how many companies get included, that gives you the percentage chance. If one company gets included, Sofi has a 7.7% chance of getting in tomorrow. If 2 companies get included, Sofi has a 15.3% chance. If 3 companies get included, Sofi has a 23% chance. And if 4 companies get included tomorrow, Sofi has a 31% chance. This is going off of 13 companies. So we want to see the highest amount of companies get in, of course, 3 or 4. And there's a high probability that Sofi could get included. Maybe this dilution has something to do with the S&P 500 inclusion tomorrow. That's a bit of, dreaming and guessing, but we just have to wait and see. It's pretty odd, the timing, the day before the S&P 500 inclusion. That's something to, look out for. But understand, guys, yes, we have 4% dilution on that offering right now. S&P 500 tomorrow. Crypto has fully launched. So there's a lot of big things happening for Sofi right now. And I believe the stock's going higher because profits are going to go a lot higher and members are going to continue to grow and they're going to continue to scale. And I want you to think about this, guys. Look at the last quarter of the balance sheet. You had cash, $3.2 billion. and debt was at about 2.7 billion. So if you add in this offering of an additional 1.5 billion dollars, you're looking at a balance sheet of 4.7 billion dollars in cash, debt 2.7 billion. Of course, we don't know if they're going to use the cash to pay down some debt, to have some cost savings, acquire a company. We just don't know. But understand, this is what the current updated balance sheet would look like right now after this offering. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. We're going to continue to keep you updated on all the breaking news with the Sofi stock. We're going to make another run on YouTube very soon. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot of great videos for you guys. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you guys have a great day.